Hey guys, it's Todd from Like Minded Lunatics, bringing you, it's another drink, play, swear. Hey, it's all we do around here. I mean, besides waiting all year for apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, it's all we care to do around here. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Drink, Play, Swear, and welcome back to Like Minded Lunatics. You should know that Like Minded Lunatics is not just me at Drink, Play, Swear, it's also my buddy and writing partner, Bang, giving you Friday night videos every Friday night. They're just the best thing on the channel. And bang, 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 if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button so we can see how big this family is getting. And it gets bigger every day thanks to you. What is it that we do here at Drink, Play, Swear? I don't know why I did that weird accent at the end. A drink, play, swear. We play a game, usually a classic one, pair it with a beverage, and I tell you a story. All right, what are we playing? Well, it's tradition around here in November to continue my pursuit to play and defeat Dracula at the end of Castlevania, the original on the NES. We've been doing this 3 years now. The first year of LML on YouTube, I played through stage 8, I believe, and then through to stage 12 last year. This is year 3. We are starting at stage 12. Yes, in pursuit of beating Castlevania as the first game, completely defeated on the channel. So let's get going on that. And yeah, I'm drinking a Yingling Flight. Get yourself something. Let's get busy, guys. Lots to do. Lots to do. I'm gonna beat this boss, attempt to beat this boss before I get the story started, because I want to tell a leisurely, delightful family story today, and I can't do so when I am fighting the agent of evil that is Frankenstein's monster and his imp. I know you go, Todd, in classic literature, you know, the creature wasn't, yeah, I got it. He's a universal monster now, okay? Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna do it. I can already tell I'm not gonna do it. Can I do it? I did it. Oh, what a relief. Oh my gosh. That is not an easy boss to beat. I like to use the holy water there. That was what I employed, because that freezes him up and the imp up a little bit. Once the imp gets away, it's just like a race to the finish. Whew! What a relief. Sip of the beverage, and let's get into the story. Pretty simple one today as we get into November. I just want to talk about fall memories, and specifically my fall memories related to the region of the United States that I grew up in and live in, and that is South Texas, San Antonio. A San Antonio fall is a short-lived but really wonderful time of year, at least to me. The summers here are long, and we like it just fine that way here. We like getting in the swimming pool, getting sunburned, 3 days of chlorine in our hair, going to the beach, or as some of us call it, the coast, and grilling outside, grilling meat outside. It's just a wonderfully long time of year where we get outside and get in the pool. But man, I got to tell you, when fall comes around, and as I said, it's very short in this part of the country, it is very welcome. Fall here means, about mid-October, we start getting a little bit cooler temperatures. And what I mean by that is it's still the mid-80s at the heat of the day, but that we sometimes get nights that are down in the 50s maybe. And that is a wonderful, as I used the word earlier, respite from the heat of the summer. And all of a sudden, you start remembering that there are all these holidays on the horizon. And that cooler air is sort of the reminder of that, a breath of fresh air. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then on into winter for Christmas. And we spent all of October talking about Halloween. So I thought I would just spend one episode, one story here, talking about fall with a focus on Thanksgiving. One thing me and my family start to do at the beginning of November, once you get over the sort of sugar rush of Halloween, is we start talking about what we want to eat. Oh, itchy nose. What we want to eat for Thanksgiving. And there's like a little guarantee we have in my family that whatever thing is like your priority item, each member in the family gets. right? Now, there's always turkey, so that's never threatened, okay? And the turkey may be done a number of ways. We might do it traditional style. We might brine it. We might do a stuffed turkey breast. Who knows? But there's always turkey, okay? And then each of us in the family get to pick the item that we want to make sure is on that table, that Thanksgiving table, right? And for me, it's stuffing. And I don't care what kind of stuffing, but that is my, starch of choice for the season. I have, in the past experimented with a breadcrumb, Italian sausage and sage kind of vibe, delightful. But I gotta be honest, I'm the only one in my family who's like crazy for stuffing. So sometimes I'll just go like stovetop out of the box, just because it's it's good either way. Look. Meat hiding in the wall. Yeah, I'll have some of that. Delightful. Turkey leg. Perfect for the season. Oh my god. This part is so hard, dude. If you don't know this game, this part is infuriating. So, let me pause for a second. Get with my beverage. My wife, broccoli cheese casserole, and it's according to her dad's recipe that he would make in her childhood. Okay. My son, well, he's 5 years old, so he just started kind of contributing his opinion. Last year, I believe he went with mac and cheese. Nice addition. And then my daughter, rainbow jello. That's right, rainbow jello. You got to make it in a big bowl, and you got to let each layer set. So you do like a clear color, and then a cloudy cover, and then the color of the next one, and you stack it up. Delightful addition to the plate. And then you get into the pies, you see. My wife does a really wonderful a cinnamon crumb top on her apple pie. But I love a pumpkin pie too. And I have to say I'm one of the only members of my family who's really into the pecan pie. So if a pecan pie shows up to the party, I'm probably going to end up eating 2 or 3 pieces of that on my own. It's a delightful thing. Now, the fall is wonderful. As soon as Thanksgiving is over, you all of a sudden start thinking about Christmas, don't you? And the stores are filled with Christmas items. And then you get into thinking about, are you going to get a tree this year? And how big is it going to be? And are we going to buy new decorations, or just go with last year's? The pressure begins to build for Christmas. So Christmas and Halloween are thought of as sort of like, in my family, some of the greatest, and we fight over which one is more fun. But there's something interesting, a conversation I had with my wife that gave me a new appreciation for Thanksgiving that I wanted to share with you today. And that is that, yes, me and my kids were arguing over whether Christmas or Halloween was the best holiday, okay? And year to year, we change our opinion, and somehow year to year, we always find a way to argue about it. And so inevitably we will go to my wife for the tiebreaker, right? Sometimes I say that Halloween is the best and my kids say Christmas is the best, and vice versa. This one year we went to my wife for the tiebreaker and we said, what is the truly best holiday? And my wife said, Thanksgiving. And my kids look up like, what? How are you bringing this to the table, right? Dark horse, Thanksgiving takes first place at the last second. And my wife said something interesting. She said, Halloween and Christmas are great, but they come with a lot of pressure. With Halloween, you're trying to get the perfect costume and it to be clever and look good. And you got to get the right candy. And you got to run out and go to the haunted house or go to the haunted hayride or, do the trick-or-treating. And by the end of it, you're exhausted. And the same with Christmas, you got to get a tree and your decorations and all that stuff. But with Thanksgiving, it's just about family. And it's just about eating a great meal. Maybe watching Charlie Brown. I've known my wife for 30 years now, and somehow I continue learning something from her. Pretty amazing. So I'm going to lose to the Grim Reaper here, by the way. There is no way. I don't have the right weapon, but we did make progress today. I'm going to try to defeat the Grim Reaper here. And I assume this is where we will start next year. There he is. Come on over. Oh, toast. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. All right, so Thanksgiving 2023 is going to start with the Grim Reaper. But hey, if you are from a place in the world where Thanksgiving is celebrated and it means something to you, then you know how treasured the fall season can be as it finally starts to cool off. And it's a little bit slower of a pace. I think my wife has a great point about that Halloween has become a little pressurized, and so has Christmas. But this time of November, as long as we can figure out what we want to eat and whose table we can sit at, we're in a pretty good place to have some kind of calm family time. So, thanks for being with us here at the beginning of November, and in between now and the next time I talk to you, I'm T. Rizzy, son. Italian sausage, stuffing with sage. See ya.